idea. But when it comes to ahd, wafa'u bil ahd, they don't care about that. Some people are worried about their wudu. Did I do my wudu? Did I cover this area? I didn't cover that area. When it comes to his face, he has to rub his face many times. But when it comes to fulfilling the promise, they don't care. This is not religion, unfortunately. Yes, I'm telling you. What Samir said earlier, when the neighbors complain about the Muslims in this area not respecting this neighborhood, this means that there is no Islam. Believe me. There are Muslims, but there is no Islam. The spirit of faith is missing. If after 22 years we cannot keep the cleanliness only in this area, then we are a big failure. We are a big failure. Then we have to revise our religion. We have to look into it, examine, see what is wrong. Is this the right religion? Are we really following religion, or this is just a tradition? We have to look into it. These are the spirit of religion. Spirit of religion when you respect others, when you respect your masjid, when you treat your masjid as you treat your home. In your home, if you see garbage, trash on the carpet, would you leave it or you take it away? I'm asking you. Definitely you take it away. Then why do you treat the masjid less than your home? Isn't this the house of God? A sacred place, place of worship, place of learning? وَأَوْفُوا بِالْعَهْدِ. We don't do. وَفَاء بِالْعَهْدِ is missing from our life. وَأَوْفُوا بِالْعَهْدِ إِنَّ الْعَهْدَ كَانَ مَسْئُولًا. Then we go to 35. وَأَوْفُوا الْكَيْلَ إِذَا كِلْتُمْ. And give full measure when you measure. وَزِنُوا بِالْقِسْطَاسِ الْمُسْتَقِيمِ. And weigh with a straight balance. Al-Qistat al-Mustaqim. This is when you do trade, business, tijara, when you have a shop, when you deal with customers. وَأَوْفُوا الْكَيْلَ إِذَا كِلْتُمْ وَزِنُوا بِالْقِسْطَاسِ الْمُسْتَقِيمِ. ذَلِكَ خَيْرٌ. That is better. When you fulfill the weight and the measurement, that is better and more virtuous in the end. You're going to profit. Again, something is missing from Suq al-Muslimin, the market of the Muslims. There is cheating, there is a fraud. This is why in this book, he warns the Muslims against cheating and a fraud. We have a full chapter called Surah Al-Mutaffifin, chapter 83. وَيْلٌ لِلْمُطَفِّفِينَ. Woe to those who are defrauders, مطففين defrauders. الذين إذا اكتالوا على الناس يستوفون. When they want to take their money, they take it in full. But when they sell, وَإِذَا كَالُوهُمْ أَوْ وَزَنُوهُمْ يُخْسِرُونَ. When they give their product, they don't give it in full. He wants his money in full, but the service that he gives you or the goods that he presents you, it's not in full. Allah says, wail, woe unto them on the day of judgment. Unfortunately, in many markets, in Muslim countries, they don't respect the measurement. They don't respect the dealing. When they sell something, that something, he shows you something at the top, but at the bottom is something else. And this is why barakah is missing. Foreign countries, their economies are growing, moving forward. Islamic countries are going backward because of this reason. Because of the fraud. They think through frauds they are making money. You are not making money. You are damaging yourself, your family, and your country too. And your society too. All are going to be losers. Not just you. All are going to be losers. When you deliver on time. If it is a service, you have to do a good job. You have to do a good job. Don't take the money until your job is done. If you are selling something, that product has to be the best. Has to be the best. Don't we see here some markets, some places that we go and shop? They sell you the best product. And if you take it home, you don't like it, bring it to them. Say, I'm not satisfied. They give you the money. Do we have this in a Muslim country? Show me. Which Muslim country we have this? This is why economy in this country is growing. The president does not have to be Shia Ithna Ashari to fast and do Salat al-Layl. Allah didn't say this. Allah says, when your market is clean, I am going to help you, even if you are non-Muslim. If your market is wrong, is bad, is a fraud, even if you pray Salat al-Layl, the prime minister and the president and all ministers, your economy is going to go down. This is this book, my friends. This is what we learn from this book. It's the way you deal with people, the way you deal. ذَلِكَ خَيْرٌ وَأَحْسَنُ تَأْوِيلًا. And then we go to 36. وَلَا تَقْفُ مَا لَيْسَ لَكَ بِهِ عِلْمٍ. تَقْفُ means do not pursue, do not follow. Allah says, وَلَا تَقْفُ. Do not follow, do not chase, do not pursue that whereof you have no knowledge about it. Don't follow it. إِنَّ السَّمْعَ وَالْبَصَرَ وَالْفُؤَادَ كُلُّ أُولَٰئِكَ كَانَ عَنْهُ مَسْئُولًا. Truly, hearing, the sight, basar, and the heart. Heart means the mind. كُلُّ أُولَٰئِكَ. All of those will be called to account on the Day of Judgment. If there is something, rumors, gossiping among women, among men, someone comes and throws something, he says something bad about someone, don't repeat that. Don't until you verify. Don't keep like a parrot. Some people are good like parrots, good parrots. They keep repeating what others say. Before verifying, they don't know whether this news is real news, fake news, genuine, not genuine. They keep repeating it. They're spreading it. Don't spread. Don't spread the news unless you know. وَلَا تَقْفُ مَا لَيْسَ لَكَ. You have no knowledge about it. How do you go and pursue it? Don't do that. Don't accuse someone wrongly. Some of these news, not some, many of them are not real. Believe me, many of them are rumors. And some people are good at spreading rumors. We have to verify. تَثَبَّتُوا. Allah says, فَتَبَيَّنُوا. إِن جَاءَكُمْ فَاسِقٌ بِنَبَإٍ فَتَبَيَّنُوا. Make sure. Verify. Before you repeat anything, verify. Otherwise, you're going to damage the life of others. Beyond repair, sometimes beyond repair. Especially when it comes to family issues, to women's issues. If we keep repeating these things, we're going to damage the whole society. So be responsible. Don't pursue anything that you know nothing about it. Regarding the Eid and the beginning of Ramadan. We started Ramadan on Thursday. Do you know how many people in this community, especially women, they are good at this. They come to me, they say, we are wrong. Ramadan was Wednesday. I say, okay. You inshallah, you fast not Wednesday, Thursday. I mean Tuesday before it, Monday, 5 days before Ramadan. Go, leave me alone. What do you want from me? No, she says, no, you have to tell the people. How do we tell the people? Where is the moon? Where did you see the moon? Someone who's 8 years old, how can she see the moon? Where? In what bathroom she sees the moon? And then they want to impose wrong things on the rest of the community. This is not right. This is not right. We can't just announce with no knowledge. This is a responsibility. We have to spend time, we have to verify, we have to ask, we have to... You know how many... It is very stressful the night of Ramadan for me. It takes a toll on my health to verify the beginning of Ramadan. It's not easy. This is a responsibility. I have to answer God tomorrow. Same thing with Eid. It's a big responsibility. So we cannot depend on rumors. Someone came to me, she said 18 members of one family, they saw the moon on a Tuesday night. Therefore, Wednesday, 18 members. I told her, show me where in America you can find in one family, one house, 18 people live in one house. Where is this? This is America? Inna lillah wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Inna lillah. Quran says, الَّذِينَ إِذَا أَصَابَتْهُمْ مُصِيبَةٌ. When there is musibah, catastrophe, say, إِنَّا لِلَّهِ وَإِنَّا إِلَيْهِ رَاجِعُونَ. Therefore, Islam says, when you speak, be responsible. وَلَا تَقْفُ مَا لَيْسَ لَكَ. Because God is going to hold you accountable. Your hearing is accountable. Your sight is accountable. Don't say, I saw where you didn't see, or you saw something else. Don't say. And your mind, it means your thinking also, should be safe. So make sure when you speak, you have to make sure what you are saying is really correct, because you have to answer God tomorrow. Then after that, وَلَا تَمْشِ فِي الْأَرْضِ مَرَحًا. Do not walk exultantly upon the earth, marahan, proudly, with a pride, with arrogance. Some people, when they walk with arrogance. إِنَّكَ لَن تَخْرِقَ الْأَرْضَ وَلَن تَبْلُغَ الْجِبَالَ طُولًا. Surely you shall not penetrate the earth, nor reach the mountain in heights. You can't do that. Neither you can penetrate the earth when you walk with your steps. You are not that strong. You are not a dinosaur. Nor you can reach the mountains in your height. You have a certain limit. Amir al-Mu'mineen says, عَجِبْتُ لِلْإِنسان. I wonder how people become maghrur. How people, they become arrogant. Insan, Amir al-Mu'mineen puts him in 3 sentences. He says, عَجِبْتُ لِبْنِ آدَمْ. عَجِبْتُ لِبْنِ آدَمْ. تؤذيه البقة. A small bug can harass him and annoy him. He can, it can disturb his sleep the entire night. One bug in the room. Am I right or wrong? One small bug. It can harass you and chase you and take the sleep away from you. So this is a small bug. Can harass you. تؤذيه البقة. وتدميه العثرة. He can be wounded and he starts bleeding by one trip. He trips in the street, at home sometimes. Okay, he starts bleeding. This is how fragile he is. And then وَتَقْتُلُهُ الشَّرْقَ. He can choke up and die without bullet, no guns, no sword, no guns, no missile. He chokes up with his saliva here and he dies. وَتَقْتُلُهُ الشَّرْقَ. So we have to be humble when we walk. Be humble. The best result of fasting 30 days is to be humble. The best result of praying in Ramadan and Quran and dua is to be humble. To be humble with people when you walk, when you think about them, when you speak to them, when you are a friend with them. One of the good things is that when you are someone important and you sit with someone that you think he's not important, don't try to tell him about your resume. Sometimes we get carried out by arrogance. So I sit with someone, I tell him, do you know, I graduated from this school. My house is in this zip code. My car is from this dealership. My company is this. My son, my daughter, my father, my mother, my nanny, my whatever. My. It's all about me. And that guy is watching me, opening his mouth, This is not good. Be humble. Be humble with your friends. Don't always try to prove that you are higher than them in your living, in your thinking, in your family, in your blood, in your knowledge. Be humble. We have to learn humility and humbleness with all people. With all people. Even in your dress. When you dress like the average in the society. Don't let people notice that you are something different. Don't. Try to dress the way they dress in the society. Be humble in everything. Be humble by greeting people. Once you see them, say salam immediately. Say salam. When you speak to them, when you work with them, even if people do not know you, you travel in an airplane, you travel in a bus, in a train, somewhere, you go somewhere, people don't know you. Try not to tell people you are that important, you are very important. No, be humble. Try to be humble. Through your humility and your humbleness, you can win the hearts and the minds. This is exactly what our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam did. He won the hearts and the minds not through arrogance. He didn't sit and said, this is my father, this is my Hashim, my family, this is my... He never. Sometimes he used to introduce himself as Muhammad. I am Muhammad. Same thing with Ali. Ali during his leadership. He was the leader. He was man number one in the kingdom. When a Christian asked him in the desert about his identity, he asked him, what's your name? He didn't say, I am Amir al-Mu'mineen. Listen, I am the leader of this country. I am this. He said to him, Ana Ali ibn Abi Talib. The man was shocked. You are Ali? You are Ali, the leader? You are walking with me? I'm a normal citizen? I'm a non-Muslim? He said, yes. هَكَذَا أَدَّبَنَا رَسُولُ اللَّهِ. This is the way the Prophet raised us, nurtured us. To be humble. We learn, we have to. This is the essence of Islam, not the prayers of fasting. Prayers and fasting are the way, the means, but not the end. The end is a humility. It's to be humble. اللهم اغفر للمؤمنين والمؤمنات والمسلمين والمسلمات الأحياء منهم والأموات تابع اللهم بيننا وبينهم بالخيرات إنك مجيب الدعوات إنك غافر الخطيئات إنك ماحي السيئات وجاعلها حسنات إنك على كل شيء قدير. Tomorrow inshallah, before you come to the majlis or after you come, take the fitrah, zakatul fitr, put it aside for you and your family, $15 per person. On the day of Eid, you may pay it before Salatul Eid, inshallah. And I repeat, inshallah, Salatul Eid is going to begin at 7:30 sharp, inshallah ta'ala. وصلى الله وسلم على سيدنا محمد وأهل بيته الطيبين الطاهرين. Please help us.